G'day legends, it's Dylan Warren back with another episode of MBS Warren Weekly, a weekly YouTube series where you guys at home get to decide what each episode is about. Now this week's episode is a little bit different. The World Championships of Mountainboarding just happened, so we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But first, I need to go and have a ride and get my legs warmed up. Catch. Missed it again. Alright, the legs are warmed up. Now I'm gonna head to some dirt jumps, which will be pretty sick. It's hella windy here, so sorry if the audio sucks. But we're gonna head over to England and check in with Emlyn. He just got back from the World Championships of Mountainboarding. And yeah, see what he has to say about the event.
Hello, it's Emlyn here. So I just got back from a sick week at the World Mountainboard Championships in France. So I went over with Eamon, Will and Ayla, and we also convoyed with Matt, Andy and Lee. And we just had the best week in Compiègne and in Super Best down in the mountains there. So this year we had 3 disciplines. We had boardercross, freestyle and downhill. The boardercross was wild. The track there is just so amazing. You can like go as fast as you want or as slow as you want, and everyone's just having the best time. There were some very hairy races. I think we had about 250 races in total, and they just got faster and faster throughout the day. The finals was incredible to watch. Matt was just going inhumanly fast. I don't even know if that's a word. He was going very fast. And yeah, Cody, James and Eamon were hot on his heels. I was racing in the open finals against David and Dominic and Andy Brind. And I couldn't quite keep up with David and Dominic. They overtook me on the second straight. And it got really crazy in the second corner, which just made for such a good race. Next up was the freestyle. So the jumps out there are massive. I thought I was going to be too scared to even hit them, but in the end they were running so well, so started doing some flips, 3s, 5s. The actual jam was intense. I bailed some tricks that I'd landed in practice, but still managed to get a couple of good runs in. Eamon tried a double backflip, which I'm sure he'll tell you about, which was crazy. And again, Matt, David and James were just absolutely throwing down in that jam. Some crazy tricks that you don't see every day, like switch front flips, backside 720s, frontside 720s. Craziness. Yeah, onto the downhill. The downhill was intense, really hard, really steep, really bumpy. I ended up borrowing a board with a brake in the end, but yeah, people were still going down it on any board. Pete Tatum won with a brake, but then loads of people that were close to him weren't using a brake and they were just going full on sending it down that hill. I personally just enjoyed having a go on the luge and the devil carts there, and we rode an airbag and some jib stuff, and got to swim in the lake. So yeah, it was a good trip over down to the mountains there. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to say really. It was just a good intense week of mountain boarding, and I'm looking forward to just getting back to having a chilled ride at Bugs really.
Alright, so we just rocked up to the next spot. We've been watching the Warmup Weeklies for a while now. We've been here before, but I heard there's some new jumps. So I just hiked up and checked out the track, and there's looking like there's some bigger new jumps, which will be really fun. But unfortunately, they're super wet. I think they've actually just been made, so I don't want to ruin the guys' hard work. So I'm not going to ride them today, but maybe in a future episode, we can come back here and try the whole line when it dries out a bit. All right, we just got to the other side of the park. We used to ride here a bunch when we were kids. We used to have names for all the holes here. This is a golf course, and we used to call this one the speed fairway because it was the fastest hill you could bomb in the whole place. So I'm gonna see if the speed fairway is still very fast or if it'll slow down a bit. But I just want to say our next YouTube video here on the MBS YouTube channel is going to be on the US Open. So make sure you keep your eyes out for that. Before I drop in this hill, I'm going to give you a little teaser of this epic footage from Brandon Good riding at the US Open. Well, I think when this was a functioning golf course and the grass was a lot shorter, back when I was a kid, I think it might have been a lot faster. But hey, you got to try these things. But I think it's that time of the week for the rider of the week. This right here is the rider of the week. If you want to be the rider of the week, all you need to do is send us a brand new clip of you mountain boarding. Maybe it's trying a trick. We want to see you guys progressing. We want to see you guys getting better at mountain boarding. And if we like a clip, we'll put it in next week's episode and you can win some prize packs from MBS Mountain Boards. We also want to know what you want to see in next week's video. So if you have any ideas or any topics you want us to cover, leave it in the comments below of this video and we will make a video about them. All right, guys, a bit of a short one this week. I'm going to leave it here. Get off the couch, go ride your mountain board, and we'll see you next time on the hill. You.